I'm going to show you how to get guaranteed shatteringly crisp chicken skin every single time. And we're going to do it with just one pan and a really simple, kind of counterintuitive trick, the cold start method. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how to nail it.
Okay, look at this. This is what we're aiming for. Deeply browned, crackling crisp skin. It's absolutely incredible. So let's break down the one technique you need to make this happen. So how do you get there without burning the skin or, leaving the meat raw? Well, it all comes down to one crucial and honestly pretty surprising technique. And here it is. You start with a completely cold pan, no preheating whatsoever. By putting the chicken in the skillet before you even turn on the heat, you'll let the fat under the skin render out nice and slow. You're basically frying the skin in its own fat, and that is the key to getting it unbelievably crispy.
So first up, let's talk about the cold pan promise. What makes this one little trick so darn effective?
All right, now for the setup. And I gotta tell you, the preparation for this could not be any simpler.
Seriously, this is everything you'll need. 2 skin-on chicken thighs, some salt, a skillet, and a pair of tongs. That's it. The beauty is in the simplicity here.
Okay, here's the first move, and it is the most important one. Take your chicken thighs, place them skin side down right into your cold, totally dry skillet. No oil, no preheating. This is the foundation for the whole thing.
Now, right here is where a lot of people go wrong. Your gut instinct is going to be to start moving the chicken around, to nudge it. You have to fight that urge.
See, if you try to move that chicken too early, the skin will just stick to the pan and it'll tear right off. And poof, there goes your crispy skin. You have to trust the process. As that fat renders, the skin will release itself naturally. Okay, now we get to the most important part, the patient render. This is where the magic really happens, and it's all about slow and steady heat. With the chicken in the pan, go ahead and turn your stove on to medium heat. Not medium-high, just plain old medium. That gentle temperature is exactly what we need for that slow, even rendering process. And this chart shows you exactly why that heat level is so crucial. If you blast it with high heat, you're going to get what you see on the left, burnt skin and raw meat. But medium heat, that's the sweet spot. It delivers our goal, perfectly crisp skin and perfectly cooked chicken. Now you're looking at about 12 to 15 minutes for this next step. And for that entire time, your only job is to leave the chicken alone. Don't touch it, don't press it, don't move it. So here's your first checkpoint. After about 5 minutes, you're going to start to hear a very gentle sizzle. That's the sound of the fat just beginning to melt and render out. It's a quiet, promising sound. All right, jump forward to about the 10-minute mark. Now you can see things are really happening. The skin is turning that beautiful golden color, and the fat is bubbling away at a nice, steady pace. We're getting close. So after about 12 minutes, you're probably asking the big question. Is it ready to flip? How do you know for sure? Well, there is one simple, foolproof test. The action here is to take your tongs and just give one of the thighs a very gentle nudge from the side. You're not trying to lift it, you're just trying to see if it'll slide a little. And this is the cue you are waiting for. If that fat has fully rendered, the chicken thigh will just glide across the pan. Zero resistance. It'll feel like it's on an ice rink. If it sticks at all, just give it another minute or 2 and then test it again. That effortless slide is your green light to flip. Once that chicken is gliding freely, we're on the home stretch. We are ready for the final flip. And this last part is super quick. So, go ahead and confidently flip those chicken thighs over. The hard part is done. All we're doing now is cooking the meat side for a few minutes until it's cooked all the way through. And now for the best part, confirming that we have achieved that perfect crispy skin. Once the chicken's cooked through, your final action is to just remove it from the skillet. Put it on a plate or a cutting board. Letting it rest for a moment is always a good call. Now, the ultimate test here isn't what you see, it's what you hear. As you move the chicken, just listen. You should hear a distinct crackling sound, almost like crushing dry leaves. That is the sound of victory. And this is what you've made. A deep, uniform, golden brown crust that isn't just crispy, it is shatteringly crisp. And that's the cold start method, executed perfectly.